Hi, it is iYikKam time again. So today, quite a coincidence, I got many messages to me asking me on the circular chi sao type of practice. The message come from Europe and come from United States. So I like to share with you my view on this. Number one, let's put lineage on site. Okay, if this is 1840 on board of Red Boat, there's no lineage, there's only one Wing Chun. And let's talk about Wing Chun in terms of the ancient criteria and the scientific way. Okay, so let's drop away all this who do what, which lineage do what, those kind of stuff. We want to talk why is it, how is it, not who is doing what, no, all those kind of like gossiping. Okay, we don't want to do that. We want to do right away to the point, why and how. So let's begin. Number one, we need to know Wing Chun characteristic. Wing Chun characteristic is a short strike, like a snake slide in to this range, doing striking, or make the opponent fall by tripping or throwing in this range to finish the opponent. That is Wing Chun. Okay. Now, Chi Sao. The purpose of Chi Sao is to practice that skill of close in and be able to actually do the strike or the trip or the throw in this range. That is Chi Sao. And of course, Chi Sao will have a counter and attack over in this range. Okay. Now, look at Chi Sao as what? Look at Chi Sao as what we see in the judo competition. Okay, in the judo competition, where both the competitor try to get in and throw other people or strike other people. Okay, look at that. Chi Sao is closer to the judo match than other stuff. Okay, so Chi Sao, the purpose of Chi Sao is for that. Okay, and the difference between, say, Wing Chun and Judo is Wing Chun, come over here, it is okay to strike beside throw or trip. Okay, it can strike too. Now, also Wing Chun have to have Wing Chun's momentum, Wing Chun's power type, Wing Chun's mechanics. So another one is that the power type is the input type of power type, and then the mechanic is the mechanical advantage, the twirl, and the play with the action reaction force. So in Chi Sao, one apply this input type of power, apply the action and reaction force handling, the retract of the arm, which is the mechanical advantage, and the twirl mechanics. So that differentiate it from the judo or other art. Now, in Wing Chun Chi Sao, it is not like you play techniques here, stand in this distance, play techniques here. That is chasing hand. Okay? Wing Chun Chi Sao is also not like the Tai Chi push hand, push, and then playing with the force in this distance. Wing Chun Chi Sao is go for momentum. Okay? Go for momentum. Not playing with the force, not playing with the hand and striking in this range, but momentum handling. okay, which is according to the General Qi Guang 1560s. The whole bottom line of fighting is momentum handling. Okay, so the focus is momentum. Okay, now Wing Chun Chi Sao, this type, okay, this type, in the basic way, the most basic way, have a few different entry. Namely, at least they have 4 type of entry. If this is the arm, okay, 2 arm, one entry is while in this beginning, okay, or the leading or the first sensing of the opponent. Like in the judo, you have to have the sensing and so forth. One can get into the opponent via this path. Okay, you see this path. The second is via this path. The third is via this path. The fourth is via this path. So after the sensing, okay, like the contact sensing, one can go from here. One can go in from here. One can go in from here. One can go in from here. And of course, there is some variations that one can go from here, okay, low down a little bit, all those kinds of basic stuff, okay. And no matter what it is for practice, the Wing Chun characteristics, the momentum characteristic, to get in, to get here, for strike and for throw, or for trip to make people fall. Now, that is the basic practice, okay, the basic practice. And for advance, is actually how well is one play with the momentum. How well is one play with the momentum? Like for example in the judo match, you see the good one, they know how to play with the momentum. So the force flow is a part of that, how good one can play with the momentum. Of course, it's going to use the Wing Chun mechanics, which is retract, okay, and using the twirl, okay. So this is how the whole Chi Sao is about, okay. Whether its hand is this or this, Noi Lim or Oi Lim, it doesn't matter. That is just for the first contact. Once it's contact, you need to know how to enter, okay. And the bottom line, the focus is the momentum. So I hope that this is clear for everybody, okay. And again, Wing Chun have its own mechanics and its own power type. Thus, it's not the Tai Chi push hand, or I want the Fa Jing, not those things. Also not the Southern Fist, or using this bridge to against that bridge, those kind of bridge play, okay. It's not that. It's momentum, go directly to the momentum, okay. And one thing I can mention here is when one uses momentum, of course, one need to use the mechanical advantage. Instead of standing out in this range to play with the momentum, in this range you don't play momentum as the Wing Chun characteristics in handling a momentum, okay. So I hope that this give you a good big picture on what's happening. So you can have two person, like if you touching my hand, we can do this, and then I can get in or you can get in, okay, to see where is the opening. I can get in or you can get in, and if you get in, how can I use the Wing Chun mechanics to dissolve it or to attack this, okay. That is how the Wing Chun Chi Sao is about. It's all focused on momentum, okay. No chasing hand, no try to playing with this force, okay, and no bracing those kind of stuff either, okay, because this is sticking body short strike, and you need to receive it instead of withstand it, okay. So this is what to share with you today.